So hello everybody, and welcome to Reece's Reviews. Today we have yet another movie review, and well, I've only uploaded a few videos, and if you've watched them all, first of all, thank you very much for the support. But what you could have gathered from those videos is I'm quite a calm person. This, however, was not the case while I was watching the Emoji movie. Yep, I saw it, I watched it, I regrettably paid for it, and oh my god, this was, no, it just was not good. No, not in any way. Literally any way. I didn't love it. I can't. Because the funniest thing was, I thought I'd be sitting here now defending it. Because I saw the 6% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I saw the 1.6 on IMDb, or 1.5. And I thought, there's no way it can be that bad. I thought it was just going to be another bad animated movie that I didn't like. But I couldn't imagine it being that bad, but... yeah, it was that bad. I mean, there isn't... The plot centers around Gene, this meh emoji. And Gene, he has multiple emotions, which isn't good for a meh. Just in general for emojis, you can't have more than one emotion. And meh, or Gene, I'll keep going between those two because I can't, whatever. So Gene accidentally makes the wrong face when he's picked for a text, which causes the user, Alex, to want to wipe the phone. So Gene teams up with High Five and this person called Jailbreak, and they're trying to get to the cloud to, like, erase the message or do something like that. And this movie, because the thing is, with a bad movie can just be a bad movie, where it just, you don't feel anything. But this was that kind of bad movie that annoys you. Because every time they put something in that was clever, like the fact that, like, the internet trolls or Textopolis and all that, they just hit you with everything cringy. And that was the worst part, is like, because the person I was seeing this in the cinema with, we're the kind of people, we'll laugh at something if it's bad. But we couldn't laugh at this, because it was cringy. It honestly was awful. Literally everything about this movie I hated. I still actually do kind of, in a little snippet, want to defend it a bit, because I don't think it was worse than Norm of the North. But the animation was still kind of bright. I wasn't a fan of the character design at all, really. And I thought the voice casting, I didn't think the voice acting was that good either. I just thought overall this was just an awful movie. I almost walked out, honestly. It was just, it felt really mean-spirited as well. Like, you wouldn't expect it to be mean-spirited, because the whole, like, first, like, sequence of the film is Gene, like, walking through meeting all these emojis, and they're all, like, calling him weird and, like, being scared of him just because he has different emotions. And it's like, oh, that's a good message to send to children. Like, if you're weird, don't talk to people. Like, what is that? I mean, I would literally, my cinema screen was, I would say, about 70% full with children, and the only laugh I heard was from one parent, which might have been a cough, but I mean, that wouldn't surprise me, because, like, the storylines were so weird. Like, the main storyline itself could have been interesting, but once again, it was cringy. And then there was, like, this one part which I actually did enjoy, like, I could have really, really enjoyed, where they, like, went into Spotify, and they were on sound waves, and that could have been really, really cool, but it just wasn't, because then there was this love story between Jailbreak, who turned out to be a princess emoji, and Gene, and it was not good. It just wasn't. And then there was, like, all these other storylines, like, High Five wanted to be one of the favourites again, played by James Corden, who just, I wasn't a fan of that. And there was this awful plot line with the parents of Jean, Meh and Mrs. Meh, and the whole joke of those were that they're always meh, but they have other, they're always like, so they'll be like, I'm ecstatic, oh, I'm so angry with you, and it was like, oh, it was honestly less funny than the mooses in Brother Bear, and that's really saying something. And then there was this whole reveal that, like, Gene gets his multiple emotions from his father, and that was stupid. And then, it was awful. It really wasn't good. And then the product placement was just cringy as well. Like, there was literally, like, they were trying to push, there was like Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and all this. And then then they went into Candy Crush. And I kid you not, for about 5 minutes of this film, High Five is playing Candy Crush. And it's like, why are we watching an emoji play Candy Crush? It just, I don't understand. It wasn't funny at all. It wasn't even laughably bad, which is why it annoyed me. And then there was obviously the product placement for Spotify and things like that. I mean, Sony, you know, they're no stranger to product placement, so it's not like it's a woo, but still, it makes me sad, because the thing is, I'm not actually one of the people, like, I'm one of the few people that actually really enjoys the Clyde with a Chance of Meatballs movies. I know they're not good movies from, like, design standpoints and things like that, but I think the animation is colourful, and I think they're quite creative. Especially with the food molds in Clyde with a Chance of Meatballs too. Yeah, I wasn't actually going into this with as low expectations as some people, but oh my god. Just an hour and how long that I won't get of my life back. Do not watch the Emoji Movie. Please. I don't know. I can't. It's hard to imagine Sony executives just sitting around a table being like, this is a good movie. We've hit home here with this emoji story. I can't imagine it. I honestly, I just, gives me shudders. It was awful. But tell me what you thought of the Emoji Movie, if you have seen it, if you've had that burden. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.